That's what it's about, right? You flipping the script
It's
for your
all,
kids, for your, the people you help with your work.
it's all good because I could have been a victim. I could have been a victim to different types of circumstances, different types of situations that other people have been a victim to, and those are the people that I help. So if I didn't go through that suffering, I wouldn't be where I am today. And we're constantly like thinking about our suffering as if it's something bad, and a lot of it is, but it's not the suffering that matters most. It's the sacrifice that we make from that suffering, the sacrifices we make. So it's like you suffer when you're young. You didn't have a good mom or dad. You can choose to be a bad dad, a bad mom, or you could choose to be a good mom or good dad. I choose that. I choose to be a good dad. And so, fast forward 30 years old, I'm in a relationship with his mom. She's not good to me. I'm not near as good to her as I could be. And I'm only making $70,000 a year in the state of California, and I'm the only one working. I have no good credit. I have no family in California. My grandparents passed away, right, at this point in time. I'm in
How did you move to California? What brought you out here?
Emmanuel Paul Newton,
Emmanuel Paul
light
Newton.
heavyweight champion of Bellator at the time.
Okay.
I did not personally know him. And after my grandfather died, and it was a foul play death, and I forgave the people that did it. After my grandfather, who raised me, my dad, died in my arms, I saw his last breath. I felt his pulse go from a pulse to nothing. And I wanted that. I wanted to experience that when my grandfather died, because when my grandmother died, I kissed her on the forehead and told her, I will be back. I have to go to work. I'll be back. Please just give me one more moment with you. And when I left, she died 5 minutes into my drive. And I just cried the whole way to work. I didn't go back. And I came back, the next day, and she was gone. She wasn't in the bed anymore. The coroner came and took her. So I was like, you know what? There's a lot of different ways to become a man, to become a stronger person. And I think one of those is watching the person take their last breath that watched me take my first breath. And I think there's a lot of power in that. And so if you have a mom or a dad or a loved one and they are sick or they're dying, or one day they are sick and they're dying, be there for their last breath. Be there for the last breath and inhale that last breath.
I just saw on social media, basically, after you die, you have set your brain activity is around for another 7 minutes, and it replays like the best moments of your life.
That's probably the release of the dimethyltryptamine, the spirit molecule, the strongest hallucinogen in the world. It's why we dream. When we dream, we're hallucinating, we're tripping.
And like your kids, like what was it? Was that where they fly in space?
Astral projection?
No, the movie with I'm going blank on all the names. But basically the last moment, Matt Damon became the bad guy, and he tried to kill the Matthew McConaughey. And basically he's like, at the last moments before you die, you see the face. If you have kids, the faces of your kids. And so those memories, the best moments of your life, right? Play, and then probably the last thing that you see is, like, maybe if you have kids, is the faces of your kids.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would want to see. Whether they're there or not, that's what I would want to see.
If you talk about God and you talk about all these things, it's like, man, like, who designed all these things? How does it even work, right?
Yeah.
For that to even happen.